up everyone, it's Jambors, new video, my Friday, whatever. I want to talk about the question I got from one of you, and that's why don't we support more native language music? I was listening and hearing and watching, reading about this topic many times that, there's too much English. Why shouldn't we go with the native language, our domestic language like Czech? And I think there are many approaches. First of all, which I respect the most, is that the artists should do the music in the language they prefer, they want, they send the song with. It doesn't matter if it's, our own language or English, but I have the understanding for the English, as most of the artists, or I believe in it, they want to make it to the world. They want to go abroad with their music. They want to be recognized with their music. They want to have new fans in, other countries. And they, barely do it, or it's almost impossible that they do it with their own language, in the Czech language. Only who understands it. And I think it's changing as well with the new generations. Our Slovakians, which our languages are very similar, kind of, but as well it's not the same. And that's it. That's basically it. And there is one more thing, that in Czech, a lot of bands and artists, they tend to do the same kind of music as well, which is definitely not competitive abroad, like zero points. And that's the reason why they send English language music to Eurovision mostly, and I'm supporting it as well, as I want to show that we can do it abroad, that we have the quality to go abroad with our artists and with our producers and with our lyricists and composers. And there's another thing, lots of artists nowadays, and a lot of Czech, for example, Czech artists nowadays, they're cooperating in international teams already. Whether they are more like Eurovision, or they're cooperating in songwriting camps, or they cooperating somewhere else, like Benny Cristo and Glowsticks. And, it's up to them, but their language is English. Younger generation speaks English fluently. Of course, it's a continental English, but it's English as well. It's the language they can speak together, and that speaks for using the language above the native one. English became the lingua franca of our time. We all speak English. If we want to talk together, we need to use this language to understand each other, so it's more approachable for all of us. So if they want to tell us some message, tell us what they think, what's their song about, what's their emotion about, what they are singing about, they will do it in English, because that's the message they can spread. And of course, we can't generalize, but that's the reason why we have so much English, and we will have more English, or maybe there will be some kind of new wave artists, they will sing in their own language. But I think still the answer, it's up to them what they want to sing. Only what should matter us producers is the quality they send. It's the quality of their production, it's the quality of their charisma, it's the overall quality, what we should take in consideration, not the language, because it can be gibberish, it can be whatever. We should focus on their art, and that's what we should support as well. So fans calling for the native language, that shouldn't be a cause nowadays. As well, like many other things, we should focus on more important things, like the artist's charisma, how we talk and motivate, inspire, and teach artists what the big stage means, what Eurovision is all about, what is Eurovision cause about. And it's about building bridges, and English is one of those things which can help us to build them. So I hope I answered your questions from the producer's side, from my point of view, of course, from my motivation, so you can more understand even my thoughts and maybe other producers' thoughts, as well as you can join the discussion with me in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it among your friends. I would be really glad, and I am glad that you're asking such questions, because you make me think differently, you know. You make me as well answer your questions. That's the part of transparency I was talking about, and now you have a really clear option to ask one of the people who are responsible for making Eurovision, and maybe one day I will be again responsible, so you can inspire me too. Don't be afraid of it. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you next time. Bye.